But I'm pretty sure I'm a minority opinion there, unfortunately. Well, actually, I say minority opinion. I'm probably actually part of a majority opinion there, because Minecraft has like millions of users. I'm almost certain that I'm gonna take a massive leap here, massive leap guess, and I'm probably wrong in saying this, but I'm gonna make the assumption that everyone here watching this video has probably played Minecraft at some point in their lives. They might not have an account, but they've at least played the game. Because it really is that popular, and I've always found it to be an interesting game. It's probably one of my favorite games. I think it's probably one of the most innovative games of this time. But a lot of people just don't like it because it's too casual. And I don't really mind that. I mean, sure, I get some people are here as hardcore gamers, but there's no need to gawk at people for playing casually. I mean, come on, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with playing casually? There's nothing wrong with playing casually. I mean, what do you think I'm doing right now? I'm just talking to you guys while playing a game. It's not like I'm seriously trying or try-harding this game. I'm just sitting here relaxing and talking, trying to uphold conversation. And that's entertaining. That's entertaining. I don't need anything more than that for RuneScape. I'm having a good time as it is. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some games that definitely are too simplified. By far too simplified. And there are some games where I might talk less because, I'm doing more. I'm doing more thinking than I am talking. I'm doing more work. I'm doing more strategizing than I am trying to commentate. But those types of games, those are far and few between. This is also why I don't have Dark Souls footage on my channel right now. I mean, Dark Souls 3 is out, and I have played some of it already. This is why I don't have footage like that on there, because I'm not sure if you've ever tried commentary before. I'm not sure if you've ever tried to actually host YouTube before, if you've ever tried to do Let's Plays, or if you've ever tried to do any of this stuff. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's definitely different. It's different from just playing a game. It's not the same thing. I think a lot of people get the misconception that Let's Plays and providing commentary to games are the same things as playing a game. They're really not. They're really, really not. And if you actually tried to do one, you figure that out pretty fast. Like, you have to think really quickly. You have to be looking for things to talk about. You gotta kind of have your mind in two places. You gotta have your mind on the conversation that you're giving, the conversation that you're having, and you've gotta have your mind on the game. And it is different. It is different from playing the game. And this is why I try to avoid games like Dark Souls, for example, because I wouldn't say I'm the best at Dark Souls, but I'm moderately okay. I'm moderately okay with it. I mean, I'm not like a legend. I'm not Zima level legendary at the game. I mean, I'm okay at it. I can get through bosses fairly easily. I mean, I got through the first few bosses in that game in one try. Like, I'm not super hardcore legit. But the thing is, if I was providing commentary while I was doing those bosses, I guarantee you I would lose. Guarantee you I would. There's this whole other dimension, and this is why you see YouTube gamers and YouTubers constantly failing at games. This is why you see people like TheUhhoh, and this is why you see most YouTubers just not being very legit pros. I tend to think that these people aren't actually bad, honestly. Like, they might look really bad on camera. Like, they might be terrible at the game when they're recording, but I'm going to just destroy that because I don't really have a use for it. But in reality, I think they're actually average. I think most YouTubers are average. I think that the whole act of recording, the whole act of recording your playthrough, does cause them to die more often. And this is why you see people like Let's Players failing at games a lot. Because they do have to provide commentary. They do have to focus some of their attention away from the game. And I think if you were to go and watch these people as they play idly, they're going to probably be a bit better than what you see on camera normally. That's just my 2 cents in the observation. My 2 cents as I hopelessly keep mining these resources, hoping to reach level 10. And I'm actually, we're very close. We're so close, in fact, that actually we're about to get it in one more mine. So I was going to say we could just cut it here and I'll come back when I'm done with the mining. But it turns out we're already about to finish it. And if anything, this has been good. I mean, this has been good. I've actually been thinking about doing maybe like a podcast or something where I just talk about things because there's a lot of stuff to talk about and I kind of want to get more content out there. So I've been thinking about that, but I honestly don't know anything about podcasts. I don't know how that stuff works. I don't know how to even start one. I don't know what software I need. I need to do research into it, but I do have this bizarre interest in doing maybe like a talk show style thing where we talk about different things that are happening in the gaming world and the industry. And oh, what's this? No, thank you. Okay, so now we can mine blue right, which is good. Yeah, but I have been considering that. I don't know how it would work. No promises it'll even be a thing, but it is something I'm thinking about doing. Just to get some more content out there and to really fill in this kind of semi-niche thing I've got going on where I kind of like to do a combination of casual commentary, critical commentary. I mean, I'm sure if you've been watching, you're very well aware of that fact. I do like to do some critical commentary. I do like to talk about things critically. I do have some experience with critical journalism. Not professional critical journalism, but I have done some critical journalism in the past. So I do have some interest in that, but I don't really want to go with reviews because I've tried reviews before. I just can't do them. I can't. I mean, I might try them again at some point, but it's hard to do a video review. It's hard to do a video review while you're playing the game. I could just record the game and then, like, talk about it, like, in post-production, but I'm just going to need to come up with a format for that. I think a talk show would be more suited for my kind of personality, where we can just casually talk about subjects, kind of like what we're doing now. That might be interesting. In fact, not sure. I might even do... I need to think about it, but I do have a few ideas for how we might be able to do that, and how we might even be able to integrate RuneScape into that, but I need to actually consider it, and plus I need to figure out if anyone other than myself is interested in it, because I have no idea if you guys even want a talk show, and I have no idea if any of the people that I know, my friends, would be willing to help in the talk show. I mean, I know I don't get a lot of co-opted content on the channel, but I think the co-op videos that we do have are fairly good, and I kind of want to start getting more of them up there, because I don't know. It just gets lonely sometimes just playing by yourself. And it'd be interesting to have different perspectives, especially for like a talk show format. I think that'd be very useful. Alright, here we go. TheUhhoh, I've got your fucking ore. Well, not your ore. I've got everything that you need. Well, actually, I don't even need to talk to you. I need to go down and actually mine the stuff. Oh, I forgot to get my food. I don't think it's going to matter. So long as I'm able to run, I'll just need to rest before I go out there. So long as I'm able to run through it, I don't think I'll actually need food. I should be able to survive the attacks that are coming at me. Hopefully. He says now before failing horribly. I wish there was a way to sit down and maybe just, like, make this go by faster. I'm pretty sure that used to be a thing that you could do. I don't know if it's still possible, though. There used to be a button that lets you sit down and recover your stamina faster. I guess I could fight you in the meantime. I think my stamina continues recovering while I'm fighting. Yeah, it does. Okay, sweet. If anything, it actually recovers even faster for some odd reason, which doesn't make sense, but kind of beyond the point. Jesus Christ, that was a high critical. Okay, well, we're almost there. We just gotta sprint through the pirates here. And then there's a small break before we reach the fucking ice knights, or whatever they are. Fuck off, mates. I'm just trying to get to the blue right. I don't have time for you. There's this small little intermediate area here that we could rest in, but I don't think we actually need to. We need to get to the blue right, though. Which is right over there. Stay away from me, giant. How much blue right do I actually need? I'm pretty sure I only need one. Oh, fucking hell. No, mine. Continue mining. Wait, now run. Actually, we can kill him? I mean, I'm getting attacked by 4 people, but I think I could actually kill him. Potentially. If I had more food, I could probably take him on. He's a bit tough, but he's not the toughest bastard I've ever seen. I'm going to heal up over here real quick and try to recover some stamina before I make my sprint out of here. Wow, guys, looking fucking badass. Gotta admit, I kind of like the new armor designs. Like, the old armor was okay, but it was very plain. I think this is one of the things about the new RuneScape version that I actually like. I think the aesthetic that they have going for it, the new armor designs, the new weapon designs, I think those are really cool. And I also like the two-handing. I like offhand weapons as well, which I don't think were a thing when I played. If they were, I would have been using them. I'm pretty sure they weren't, though. I kind of like those. I think those are improvements. I'm a bit iffy maybe about these skills. There doesn't seem to be a lot of them. Like they were very conservative with the amount of skills that we have access to, and I guess that makes sense. They wanted to preserve some of the old traditional things, which I did like. I mean, the old traditional RuneScape combat wasn't that complicated. Also, I think my game froze. Great. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to restart my game. It apparently crashed on me when I came out here, which I don't know why. Maybe it was just it caused so much pressure. My i7 3770K and GTX 970 couldn't handle loading in the RuneScape world. It was too tough for it. Hey, about that sword. How are you doing with all those sword's materials? I don't have... Oh, I need to get iron bars. Well, I do have some iron back over in the bank, so maybe I can head over there and pick it up. And I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, well, I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to just teleport over to Buthrope. But I might actually leave it there. I might actually leave it there, guys, because it is getting kind of late into the day, and I do have some things I have to do. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. I've been TheUhhoh, and as soon as this teleport ends, I'll see you next time.